Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, on Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review, because I love some freaking Transformers. And today we'll be taking a look at Yolopark. This is AMK Pro Series. This is Optimus Prime from the last night. I got this in today. Thought I'd do a review of it this weekend, hopefully. So here he is. So it comes in the slipcover. So here is the slipcover right here. Beautiful photo right there with him holding the sword. You know, I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, we know. You say it several times. But there you go. That's nice right there. You got the Transformers, the last night right there on the side. Nice Autobot wrapped, you know, well, I thought it wrapped around, my bad. But very nice glossy kind of a picture of the Autobot symbol. Then on the back, you got everything. You can switch into Nemesis Prime. I think that's what it is when Quintessa, you know, bitch slapped him and everything. And you got all this stuff, how you make him. You got all this stuff right here. If you want to pause for the cause and you want to read all that, you are more than welcome to. All right. And on the side, once again, a beautiful photo of him, Optimus Prime. All right. Then you got the main box. Beautiful photo once again. Very nice. Got the shiny stuff going on. Transformers last night. On the side, got the shield. Very nice. On the back, you got all this nice artwork and everything. No glue or anything like that. No painting required. Which, you know, this, I love the Yolopark AMK Pro Series. They're really good. And on the side, once again, now that's a wraparound, so that's pretty cool. I like that with the sword, so very nice. All right, so I'm going to open this up, and we'll take a look at what it comes in out of the stuff, and we'll take a quick look at that. All righty, so here it comes packaged in. It comes in 4 trays. So we'll take a quick look at this stuff here, some QR codes and everything, Facebook, Instagram, all that wonderful stuff. You want to take a look at that. And he comes with instructions, which are very nice. These are easy to build, but it does show you how to build everything, you know. So pretty cool, nice pictures and everything. Nice big pictures. It's easy to follow. So very nice. So you get that. And I guess I pre-ordered this on Yolopark, so I guess I got this sent to me as well. This is a nice little pin. It's Optimus Prime, and it says roll out. There's the back of it like that. So pretty cool. I guess that's what I got that for, is for pre-ordering it there. So that's neat. So got that. And so we'll put this over here. Like I said, this is tray 1. Got lots of small pieces and everything nicely laid out. You got tray 2. That is the main body. It's like a little skeleton, and you just build around it. You got all that. The third one is the, you know, weapons and the hands and stuff and the faces. All that good stuff, and you got that, the shield. And then the last one, the fourth one, is going to be your base, and you got the Optimus, or the Autobot symbol, and here's the extra hands and stuff and everything, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take everything out, and I'm going to build it off the camera. It will take a while to do this, so I'm just going to build it off camera, and then we'll take a look at it. But let me get all the stuff off, and we'll, you know, quick look at that. All right, I'm going to take a quick look at it individually, tray, everything. So I'm going to throw the head sculpt around. So here is the head sculpt right here. And once again, it's all nicely painted. Love that. Looks good. Got the nice silver and blue right there. Now, this does have electronics. I got to check and see if I have the batteries for this. But you take out this, you know, the top part of him, and you can put some batteries in there, and you can, you know, light up his eyes. So we got that. And you just got bits and pieces and everything. Like I said, I'll just show a couple. Nicely done. Love the red and blue and gunmetal silver. Looks really nicely painted. I like that. So you got a bunch of this stuff. This is some of the smaller parts that you add on to the skeleton and everything. So that's on tray 1. You got the smokestacks and everything. So that's pretty cool. All right. So this is tray 2. Like I said, this is the main skeleton of him, the main body of it. And you can look at all the nice sculpt work and details in there. Everything. So this is, you know, the chest and everything. Here is the leg. All that stuff. So you'll, you know, build this first, and then you'll just build around it and everything. So that is what is in tray 2. All right, so the third tray has the weapons and still some more armor on there you had to put on. You do got the kind of the, you know, the knife he had right there trying to stab Bumblebee, I think it was, everything. But I'm going to take a quick look at the shield. Very nicely done. That paint is just spectacular. Love it. You do got some kind of dry brushing, kind of give it like some battle damage. But got some gold, silver, red, and blue. That is nice. And you got his sword, and it does have some like Cybertronian, you know, language and everything on there, or words and everything. So that is pretty cool. Once again, the red and blue, and all this painted gunmetal silver. Beautifully well done. I like that. So that is tray 3. Tray, this is tray 4. This has the stand, which is nicely done. You got some silver and gold paint, nice sculpt work throughout and underneath. You got that. And you got some nice post and everything. Now this is bendable, so it's very nice. I like that. And I just want to show you the Autobot symbol. So a lot of companies now are doing this. They're having magnets. So this will actually turn on the eyes on Prime whenever you do that, because so you got the magnet right there. So that's very nice, and that's going to go on the stand. And you got some extra hands and everything over there. So there you go. That is all of the trays. Like I said, I'm going to build this off of camera, and then we'll take a look at Optimus Prime. Alrighty, back from building the Last Night Optimus Prime from Yolopark. I like, it's a decent, easily build. I'll show you the instructions and everything. Biggest thing I got, what I didn't like was some of the parts are, kind of, looking the same and everything, especially with the arms, everything. Trying to find those pieces and everything, because they don't really have them labeled in the trays or anything like that. Would have been cool if they labeled the trays or something like that. But some of the, they don't have the flame effects on the, on the part, on the, the drawing and everything, or the pictures. And you had to find the parts and everything, trying to line them up and everything. So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's, like I said, it's a pretty easy build. This one's more, got more to it than, the G1 stuff, like Optimus Prime, Starscream, and all that stuff, and Megatron. They're kind of easy builds because they're kind of plain. This one has a lot of more details and everything with the flame effects. So, trying to find the, the pieces, everything, and all the stuff. But, eventually you get it all together. It looks great. Like I said, it's nicely sculpted. Tons of detail and art, I don't want to say artwork, but, tons of details and everything. Looks really good. See on the back, I mean, golly, look at all that. You got the legs, the back of the legs, all this stuff, and the front. So it's like it's a skeleton, and you just add on some pieces and everything, and it just looks really good. And here's the eyes. Now, he does have a lot of perfect. Unfortunately, I do not have the batteries. I think let me look at it. I think it was like C27 or something like that. CR927, sorry. Yeah, CR927. Unfortunately, I do not have those batteries, in my collection, so I can't do the light effect. So he does kind of have like dead eyes a little bit. But his eyes are really small anyway, so really can't tell. But anyways, moving on, let's go over articulation. So here's the head sculpt. Like I said, you do have two options. I'll go over the accessories after we go over him. But here is the head sculpt. It looks beautiful. I mean, you like this kind of thing. A lot of people don't like the Bayverse, but it does look pretty good. So there, got some nice blue, all the silver, everything is painted. All this gunmetal silver, the red, the blue, looks really good. Got some gold accents pieces as well. So it looks really nice. So as far as articulation with the head, so the neck is on a ball peg, and then you got the head, it's on a ball peg. You can pop it off if you want to. So the neck does move, it kind of gives a little more articulation, not much, but the neck does move on its own, and you got the head. As always, I kind of wish you could look up more. He can't really look up that much. He does have a little ab crunch, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But, he can look down quite a bit, which he is a taller bot he's supposed to be. So you can go about right there. If that's about as far as you can get, because you got these little shoulder pads, and you got the 80s woodworking shoulder pads right here. So you can only really go that far, as far as looking. I mean, that's, good enough, I guess, down and everything. And you can get a little attitude as well, a little side-to-side motion and everything. So, not the best articulation for the head. Like I said, can't look up really much, and you can't really turn around because of these things right here. So, yeah. All right. So the chest, like I said, all this sculpt work and details, it looks great throughout right there. Got some gold, all that stuff. Now, they're on a little C-clip hinge right there, so you can move these out of the way if you want to. You can move that out, all that stuff and everything. Once again, I got some nice paint and everything. Got some Cybertronian letters and everything. So you can go out, like I said, you can move these out, and you can go out to about right there. You can get a little more than 90 degrees, which is nice. I like that. You do have a butterfly backwards and forward. You can go all the way around as far as that. Move that back up there. You can have a nice, single elbow, but it gives you more than 90 degrees, which is nice. I like that. You do have a bicep swivel up top right here. So that's very nice. And that little piece just fell off. That will happen. It is a little kit. So you just plug that back in there, right there. All right, with the hands, it's on a ball peg, so you get a little wiggle waggle or anything like that. Now, you do have a couple sets of hands. This is one of the hands that all the fingers do move. Nicely articulated. The thumb is on a ball peg right there, and I don't think it has a bend at the knuckle. I think it's just bent a little bit and everything. The fingers are each individually can move. Let me see if I can try to do that. I'm sorry. No, they the two. So you got two on one pin, and you got the other two on another pin, and kind of got the curved fingers and everything. Kind of wish you could maybe spread them out a little further, and you could do some pointing action. But you got one single pin right here at the base right here, and you got a pin at the knuckle separated. So they got two. So you got a nice, decent, I guess, for everything. And you got some other hands, which I'll show you that in a little bit, which they don't have any articulation at all. So, all right. Then we can move these out of the way. So as far as the waist, you do have a waist articulation, and you got an upper chest articulation swivel right there. You do got the I'm a little teapot action going on. And you do have a little ab crunch, not the biggest one, but decent. And you can look up a little bit, so I like that. I just wish you could look up a little more, but very nice. All that sculpt work and everything, so that's good. All right, moving on down to the legs. So you got this little crotch piece that can move out. You do have a drop down, so that is good. And you can get the Van Damme all day, every day. Move it back up if you want to. But if you don't move it back up, you can kick up about right to there. Then you start running into this piece. Watch out. And you can go all the way back for the legs and everything. Then you can move it back up. So that's very nice. You do have a thigh swivel. Got some nice sculpt work throughout. Once again, nicely painted. You do have a nice knee bend. It is pretty tight, but you got all that you need for the knee. All you need for the knee. That's pretty cool. Gold right there. With the foot, you got a toe down. A little bit up, this starts running up into there. You got a nice rocker, and you do have a swivel as well. Be careful, you heard that little snap. Be careful with that. And the toe does move up and up as well for that. So that's pretty good. All right. Once again, there's the back. I already showed that, but it looks pretty good. There you go. That is articulation for the last night, Optimus Prime. All right, moving on to accessories. First, I'll show you the hands. He has 3 sets of different hands, and these are just soft plastic. Like I said, you can have articulation with the other hands. This don't. You got kind of a relaxed hand, nicely painted. Got the silver and everything, so you got that. But they are soft plastic, so you can move them a little bit, but they will not stay like that. You got the open fist hand. Once again, the same like that. And then you had the pointy one. So you do have a pointing finger one, which is good because the other one has the kind of the curved, thing going on like that. So you get 3 sets of hands, which they're on ball pegs. You just pop them off. You can pop it in right there. I think. Okay. So with this, so you have 2 options, which I think is pretty cool. You don't really need it, but you have this one where it has this little slot right here. Now it does have this piece right here. If you don't want to see the slot, you can take it off, like it popped off during the articulation, and you can put that right there, and you don't have the slot. But if you do have this one on, you can't put the kind of his knife, whatever thing you try to kill B with, which you just plug it in right there. So that's that, and you can also put the sword, or the you can hold the shield. So what you do is you plug that in the hole, giggity, and you hold this right here. And he can hold his shield. Once again, that popped off. So you have an option to hold his shield too as well. And then you just unpeg that right there. And there is that. So that is for that. He will hold his sword. Now with the articulated fingers, but he don't have a slot or anything like that. You have to, just kind of friction it in and close the, fist, and he will hold it just fine. Just got to hold the fist. Like that. Move the thumb around. Like that. And he holds it pretty good. If you close the fist a little better, you will hold it. It won't shake or anything like that. So he does hold it just fine. So that is the sword. With that, like I said, you just pop. And also, yeah, if you just take this, like I said, it is just soft plastic. If you take the sword and you can just kind of stretch it out a little bit, giggity. And let's see if I can do this on camera. Well, shoot. So yeah, you can extend that, open the fist up, and kind of slide it in there. And he'll hold that just fine. So you can do that. If you want to play that. Okay. All right. Last thing is you can turn around, and he can carry the sword and the shield. And what you do is, it's a little tight in there. There's a little piece right here. It's got this little thing right here, this little kind of V-shaped thing right there. Sorry if it's not focusing. And you just pop it out at yourself. And what you can do is you can carry the shield by itself right here. You can do that. Then you can take this piece right here, this little C-clamp thing right there, and you just kind of line it up and plug that in. And you can carry the sword. You just slide that in there like that. And there you go. You can carry both of them. Or take that out, slide that out. You have this other C-clamp thing right here. Put that in there, and you can just carry the sword by itself if you want to, and you can have the shield and everything. So you have a couple options. That is awesome. All right, and the last thing I want to show you, I'll have to do this off camera. You do have a way you can make him Nemesis Prime, and you got to take stuff apart. So we can tell the difference is, like this one, he doesn't have any red right there. So you do have the helmet, little helmet piece. It's got a little red piece right there. And then you have also a set of eyes, and there's a little red piece right there below his eye, right there. And then you have his side cover right here, and that is painted red as well. So you have an option. You can make him a Nemesis Prime if you want to as well. I'll do that real quickly off the camera, and then you can see it that way. Oh, real quick, I forgot to also mention he does have a option for a face, or for a mouth, if you want to have that. So you have the faceplate, and you have the mouth option. Give me some duck lips. Ooh, yeah, I'm sexy, and I know it. Yeah. So you have that option before I show you the Nemesis Prime one. All right, and real quick, there he is with kind of the Nemesis Prime. Like I said, he's got the red right there and on top, and then the eye. Also, not the biggest difference, but it's an option, and that's always good. If you take off this little helmet right here, you can't put the battery in there. I didn't show you that, but that's how you put the battery in for his light up eyes and everything. So there you go. There is the differences in for his the Nemesis Prime if you want to have that. And the last accessory, and really don't care much for this, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Like I said, options are always great. Here is the stand. Like I said, you can use this part right here to, activate the lights and everything, because there is a magnet right there, but it tabs in right there. Then you got this thing right here, and you can bend it. It is bendable, so that is pretty cool. And basically what you do is you got these little 3 posts right here, and you just basically just sit him kind of right there. Flip up his crotch and everything, giggity, and everything. So kind of have him like that. See if I can move it up and everything. So, I like that they bend this, and everything, so you can get them in some poses if you want to. But I could care less if they, threw out the stand and took off $20, but he's not expensive at all. He's like $60. That's not bad at all. But if you took that out and took off $10, I wouldn't miss it. So there you go. There he is with the stand. Looks like an octopus is right up his booty. All right, so there he is next to Starscream and G1 Optimus Prime from the AMK Pro Series as well. As you can tell, the Last Night one is a little bit taller than both of them. So there's some scale for those. And there is MP44 Optimus Prime. You got the MP Takara Sideswipe. And I gave you 2 chug options of, the Prime. And you also got Corpse Cast Wheatley down there. And then you got Tis McGee Ret Guard. Just want to give you a little, comparison with the chug scale and the MP scale as well. And Crapagonics, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Car Mix, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale. Well, hey there, everybody. If you have made this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Yolopark AMK Pro Series. This is the Last Night Optimus Prime. Overall, I love it. It's a great piece. You may not like Optimus Prime in the Bayverse. This thing is beautiful. My gosh, the sculpt work and details on this thing is just great. The paint is great. It is awesome. Articulation is really good across the board, except for the head. Kind of wish, since it's got these little, this little shoulder right here, little neck things, I can't really go all the way around, and you can't look up a whole lot either as well. I wish you could, but I wish you could look up a little more. But looking down is pretty good. But other than that, great articulation, as it should be. It doesn't transform, so, you put your money into the articulation. Like I said, the sculpting looks good. Materials feel good. This is a model kit. Now, there is a lot more pieces than your regular G1, Optimus Prime, Starscream, and Megatron. So it's going to take a little while. I said earlier that, some of the pieces look the same, in the instructions. So you got to figure out which one goes to which and everything. So, but overall, it's an easy build, but it takes a little longer because it's got a lot more pieces than what your G1 does. The playability is there. You have so many options for the weapons, how you can carry it right here, carry it on the back. You do got several hand options, which is really good. You got an option with this one where you can put the spike thing and everything. You have an option to do Nemesis Prime, which is pretty cool. It's just a little subtle little touch, a little red on the faceplate and all that stuff, but it's pretty could So you have that option. So the options are always great and also. So yeah, I do recommend this. Like I said, it does have electronics. Unfortunately, I did not have the batteries. If they didn't have the electronics, I wouldn't care. Kind of wish they painted the eyes because it kind of looks dead. And the stand, the stand's pretty cool. I like that it's bending, bendable and everything, so you can, move around with that. But if they didn't throw that in, they took off maybe $10, I would be hating on it. I got this on the Yolopark site for it's like $60, I think, $55, $60. So not bad at all. So like I said, the playability's there. Love the sword, the details and everything, the options that you have with all the, hands and all that stuff, and the Nemesis Prime. So it's a great build. It's a great bot. Like I said, doesn't transform. But if you like this kind of thing, you like the Bayverse, this is beautiful. So I highly recommend this one. So hope you like my review. I hope they do the Megatron too. That'd be really cool if they do the Megatron for the Last Night to go with him. So hope you like that. Hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Let me thought of the review. And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. And hell freaking Transformers and hell freaking Yolopark, man. I love the AMK Pro Series, man. They've done a really great job. They got some other stuff coming out. I'm excited for that. So, yeah. I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, we know. Do you not remember what I said? I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, we know. I think you said it like 50 times in that movie. But I'm Optimus Prime. Okay. He's Optimus Prime. Did he not tell you that he was Optimus Prime? Good night, folks.